Jai Hind viewers, it's my honor today to host Reena Surana, who is one of India's leading artists and whose paintings are regularly exhibited in international exhibitions in various foreign countries. I'll straight away begin by asking a question, as she is multi-talented and has been at international forums. Reena, welcome to Achievers Articulate on Global Strategic and Defense News.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you so much for bringing me here and giving me this exposure. Thank you so much.
Reena, my first question to you is that as a child, did you ever think that you would become such an internationally acclaimed artist? And how has been your journey so far? I mean, becoming one of the international icons in the field of creativity?
No, actually, as a child, I never thought of that one day I would be like a painting would be my full-time profession, and I would be exhibiting my paintings and artworks in various countries as well as in India. I never thought of, though art has always been a very integral part of my life. I have been painting and doing different arts and crafts since my childhood, but never took it up, never thought of taking it up as a profession. But here I am. I think life has its own course and the universe brings you where it wants you to be. And just exhibiting in these exhibitions and artworks and meeting artists at different places and like meeting big artists of a stature, witnessing their artworks. It's an amazing feeling. And I'm so glad that I'm here today, showcasing my art as well as exploring my own artistic skills and trying to do something in this field.
Well, that's really amazing, Reena. Listening to all this, as a child, I couldn't even draw my normal biology diagrams well. So it's really commendable that, you have come to this international level, and my salute and respect to you. Reena, my next question to you is that, as a common man, as a common citizen, we all think that the handmade paintings are very expensive, and we generally do not even think of venturing towards that side. Most of us, including me, are, contented purchasing the printouts from the market and displaying in our bedrooms or our living rooms. So what are your views on both the issues of, the handmade paintings being expensive and the difference between a handmade painting and a printout when we display at home or in our living rooms?
So coming to the first part of your question, why handmade paintings are so expensive? Here, I would like to say that what I feel is that is one of the perception we all have about handmade work. Maybe because somewhere in the line of thoughts and developments that has taken place, we don't value so much of the human hours going into making something which is really extraordinary and really unique. That may be one of the reasons. Secondly, maybe art is something which has never looked upon something which is a priority for one. I think it comes in the list of people, maybe second last place or in the last few things which they want to add in their homes. The first priority still lies in making a home or building or something, or maybe somewhere buying jewelry or some other aspects of life which are more important for them. So maybe art doesn't take that priority. So people feel that it is very expensive. But like other products, there are different types of arts available in the market, which can be a part of your home depending what budget you assign to it. If we talk in terms of monetary aspect of it. But if we are looking at it from a more value, from a more emotional aspect to it, or a more connect where you feel very emotionally connected to that, then of course the options are huge. And there are people who really pay a fortune to buy such artworks from the established artists. But if you can't afford art from a very established artist, I think there are other options available which can easily become a part of your home. And buying a printout, yes, of course, it adds to the beauty of your home. But then when you are buying an handmade work, it has its own value because it's original and it's unique And nobody, like even the artist himself or herself, cannot duplicate it exactly the way it is made. And when it comes in its pure form, it has its own different energies, which you can feel, you can sense in your home, because the happiness which you see and which you're looking at your handwork again and again, you never get bored of it. Every time you look at it, it brings in freshness and a different energy, because the artist who has made it, it carries his or her energies, her passion, the colors which are there, which are so freshly printed on the whatever medium they are, they really speak aloud. And that is where you feel connected with the handwork more than the prints. This is what I feel about it.
Well, Reena, that was really wonderfully explained. My next question to you is that, during these COVID-19 times when lockdowns were happening and there was so much of uncertainty the world over, how tough was it for you as an artist?
For me as an artist, I think COVID opened my horizons wider, because I could connect to people outside India, outside Pune, and I learned more the technical aspects of presenting my work, how to connect with the people through technology, because now I am teaching most of the places in the world. Like you talk about US, I have my students there. You talk about Europe, I have my students there. You talk about Middle East, I have my students there, which I could never ever think of. So in one way, these horizons have been opened. You can reach out to far distances also. And as an artist, showcasing my work also, the virtual world presented a lot of opportunities to interact with other artists. So I think COVID has been a blessing in disguise, in the sense where you got time to work on yourself and to connect with people sitting at home, and sharing what you're doing in your own space. So I'm really very glad for that phase, not in the terms of what the world witnessed, that was really heartbreaking, but somewhere it taught us how you can be content in your own sphere, how you can add value to life, how you can add value in each other's life, and how you can, see your place in this world as a unique place, and how you can interact to make it a better place to live. I think this is the biggest lesson which COVID has taught. And COVID has also taught us how we can add art, which we have really forgotten, because art is something which cools you down, which slows you down, which gives a different healing space to you, which is so needed in this life, in today's life, where we all are just running mindlessly around. So that was the biggest lesson that COVID got with it. And I think we should take that lesson in our own wings, and we should spread this message, and we should make art as a part of our life. It will really add a lot of good value to our living systems.
Well, that was very informative, and I totally agree with you that everyone should take advantages out of an adversity and not crib
Yes.
about a situation. Very well said,
Yes.
Reena.
Yeah.
My next question to you is, what advice would you give to young people who want to make a professional career in the field of creativity?
To go slow and to connect with your own skills. Of course, one should venture out, learn, understand how the world operates, how this, especially the art world operates. It's very important for your own learning. One should definitely get out, but never forget that what they are doing in their own space has its own value, because they are here to offer what they know. They are not here to offer what others know. They are here to offer what they know and how they can build upon that. So uh, go slow, keep on practicing, and keep on learning, because learning always brings in new techniques. It brings in new perspectives, which really enhance your work and which really opens new doors for your own creativity and for your own career also. So stay true to yourself, stay honest to yourself.
Very true. And Rina, my last question to you is, you have started this rhythm of breath, which is a very unique, initiative that you have taken, which is not been seen in the world so far. So it's you're a path breaker in the entire world in this field. Please tell us something about rhythm of breath.
So this rhythm of breath comes from my own personal experiences in life, like how you can take charge of your own life, how you can take charge of your own body and mental space, because healing doesn't come from outside. Healings always begin from inside, and it's which is your main work field. So you always have to keep on working on your own self without any guilt, without feeling bad about it, because we all are here to learn. We all are here to unlearn something and learn something new to enhance again our own lifestyle and our own views, and to become more grounded in our own space. So rhythm of breath comes from that point where your own breathing system, where own biology, where your own emotional system can be worked upon through a different set of tools, where art, where meditations, where colors, where own body, I can say the body dynamics, everything coming together can give you a new a new persona, which you will be really glad to discover. So it's somewhere you have to look inside to calm yourself down, to de-stress, and to grow further in life. So this is something which is really very close to me, and I feel we all need each other to live life happily, and that is how it should be. So here, this is an offering where I have art and meditation as a combination, where you can heal yourself, where you can connect with your own self without going into any guilt trip. Oh, I'm going for this therapy, or I'm going to do this. Therapy is not a big word. Therapy is something which you really do for your own self. And when we can take pride of going out for, taking part of our nails, or a pedicure, or a manicure, or going to a resort for a holiday, this is something which you can do on a daily basis to keep yourself happy, to re-energize yourself, and to learn the techniques which doesn't need hours of time. It's just bringing your mind to something and living life in mindfulness with awareness. And that is what we all need to understand. And that is all what rhythm of breath is about.
Thank you so much, Reena. It was very impressive, listening to your incredible journey as an international artist, and very educative too. The way you have explained the importance of art in a common man's life. Thank you once again for coming on Achievers Articulate on the Global Strategic and Defense News.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you.